Hello, welcome back, or welcome if you don't know me. My name is Aniela and I make videos about sewing, knitting and crochet, and today we're making a dress. I call it the Valentine's dress because it is a very romantic style with a lacy stitch pattern with an open back, a very high slit on the skirt, long maxi length, and red. Specifically, I wanted to crochet this dress in red. I found this dress from Akoya swimwear. If you know me, you know I adore this brand. I have recreated some pieces from them in the past. This dress felt like the vibe I was going for. I decided to recreate it. If you'd like to make one for yourself as well, or you are just interested in the process of designing it and how I made it, keep on watching. So the design is pretty straightforward. This dress is crochet top down, so we start from the top, from the bottom of our neck, and then we increase till the bust line. Then we go straight down, we cast on for the back, we cast on over the elastic, then we just go straight down, crocheting in the round, and we just continue on until the slit. And for the slit we turn back to crocheting flat, so from one edge of the slit to the other, and this is basically it. And for the strap we're making I-cord, and to finish off for a final touch I just added this little rosette. As on the original dress we can see there's a rose right at the bottom of the neck, so I think it's a nice touch and nice detail. I didn't include this in the tutorial, however there are so many tutorials on the internet, so we can definitely find one if you also like this detail and would like to make one as well. Okay, moving on. What you need is yarn. I used 8 skeins of Drops Safran in the color cherry, I believe. It is a very nice yarn. It is 100% cotton, however it doesn't feel that heavy on the finished piece. It looks very good in my opinion, and it was very pleasing to work with. It is also a very beautiful color. It's like a muted dark red. So yeah, and if you use that yarn, I recommend using 3mm crochet hook. We'll also need scissors, measuring tape, some elastic, and yeah, a needle and a thread to sew the elastic. And that's all, I think. Okay. Start by making a slip knot. And chain 4. This counts as a chain 1 and our first double crochet. So next make 6 double crochets into the first chain. So we will end up with 7 double crochets in total. For row 2, chain 3, turn. This chain 3 counts as our first double crochet of the row. Now go into the next stitch and make 3 double crochets. Then double crochet 3 in the next 3 stitches. Make 3 double crochet in the next stitch. And finish by making 1 double crochet in the top of the chain 3, which is our last stitch of the row. here make sure to go through both loops of the chain. For row 3, chain 3 and turn. Make 3 double crochets in the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 3 stitches, make 7 double crochet shell in the 4th stitch. So make 7 double crochets in this one stitch. Chain 1, skip 3 stitches again and make 3 double crochets in the next stitch. And finish by making 1 double crochet in the last stitch of the row. For row 4, chain 3, turn, make 4 double crochets in the next stitch. Chain 1, and now make 7 double crochets in each of the 7 double crochet shell stitches we made the row before. Chain 1, skip 2, and make 4 double crochets in the next stitch. And make 1 double crochet to finish off the row. For row 5, chain 3, turn, make 3 double crochets in the next stitch, and continue double crocheting. So double crochet 3 in the next 3 stitches, chain 1, and make a 7 double crochet shell in the middle of this 7 double crochet section that we have right here. So go into the 4th stitch and make 7 double crochets right there. Chain 1, skip the next 3 stitches and move to this next 4 double crochet shell that we made the row before and make 3 double crochets, double crochet 3 in the next stitch, and finish with 1 double crochet in the last stitch. For row 6, chain 3 and turn, and this time make 2 more double crochets in the first stitch. Chain 1, skip 2 and make a 7 double crochet shell in the next stitch. Chain 1 and make 7 double crochets in each of the 7 double crochet shell stitches. Chain 1, skip the next 3, make a 7 double crochet shell in the next stitch, chain 1, skip 2, and make 3 double crochets in the last stitch, so the top of the chain 3 at the beginning of the previous row. For row 7, chain 3 and turn, and make 4 more double crochets in the first stitch, so we have 5 in total. Chain 1, double crochet in each of the 7 double crochet shell stitches, so make 7 double crochets. Chain 1, make a 7 double crochet shell in the middle of this double crochet section here, so skip 3 and go into the 4th stitch and make 7 double crochets into this one stitch. Chain 1, make 7 double crochets, so double crochet in each stitch of the shell. Chain 1 and make 5 double crochets in the last stitch of the row. Now for row 8, chain 3, turn, make 2 more double crochets in the first stitch, and continue double crocheting, so make 4 double crochets in the next 4 stitches. Chain 1, make a 7 double crochet shell in the middle of this 7 double crochet section, chain 1, double crochet across this shell, so make 7 double crochets, chain 1, make another shell in the middle of this section, so skip 3 and make 7 double crochets in the next stitch, chain 1 and make 4 double crochets in the next 4 stitches, and finish with making 3 double crochets in the last stitch of the row. From now on, repeat rows 6, 7, and 8 until you get the width of half of your bust measurement. So continue increasing at the beginning and the end of each row as we did in rows 6 to 8, and repeat the pattern in between, alternating between double crocheting 7 in each stitch of the shell, chain 1, and making a 7 double crochet shell, chain 1. And we will meet after the final row 8 when the work measures half of the bust measurement in width. This is where I finished my increases. The width should be equal to half of your bust measurement. So grab your measuring tape and measure here. And keep in mind that this lace stitch motif will stretch, so you can finish 1 or 2 centimeters before reaching your desired measurement. And from now on, we are going to crochet straight, so no increases, no decreases. That's why it's important to finish increasing with row 8, where we begin and end the row with 7 double crochets. So for the next row, chain 3, turn, and repeat the pattern. So skip 3 stitches, make a 7 double crochet shell in the next stitch, chain 1, make 7 double crochets in the next 7 stitches of the shell, chain 1, make another 7 double crochet shell in the middle of this 7 double crochet section, chain 1, and make 7 double crochets in each stitch of the shell. So again, work the pattern. When you have 7 double crochets, you make a 7 double crochet shell in the 4th stitch, so in the middle, and when you have the shell, make 7 double crochets across. And you end the row making one last shell into the 4th stitch, so skip 3 and make 7 double crochets here, and make one more double crochet in the top of the chain 3, which is our last stitch of the row, and then just continue with the pattern, so chain 3, turn, and so on. So now continue crocheting like this until you reach the length to a little bit below your waist, to about where your belly button is, and we will meet there. I didn't show you how I end the row, I only explained, but I thought it might be helpful to also see. So here I have last double crochet of my shell, and now I make double crochet in the top of the chain 3. For the next row, chain 3 and turn, and now start the pattern with 7 double crochets in each stitch of the shell. So from now on, the chain 3 at the beginning of the row and double crochet at the end don't count as part of the pattern, they are just creating the edge of the top. Then chain 1, make a 7 double crochet shell in the middle, chain 1, and continue like that until the end of the row. At the end, here are the last 7 double crochets. Make one more in the last stitch. As I told you before, this counts as our edge stitch. Now it's time to add the elastic for the back, and we are going to double the lace motif. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the motif parts, and I will single crochet 7 for each of these. So I have to single crochet 77 because 11 motifs times 7 single crochets. If you made your top wider, you will have 13, 15 or more, and if you made it smaller, you will probably have 9. For example, if you have 15 of the motif parts in width of your top, multiply 15 by 7 and you will single crochet 105. I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, comment down below and I will try to help. Okay, now grab your elastic. It should be at least the length of half of your waist. It will probably end up being smaller, but you have to have some allowance to weave in and sew it down. So place the elastic in front of the work. Now, with your hook, go under the elastic, pull the yarn from behind, under and over. Now yarn over and pull through both loops. And again, go under the elastic, grab the yarn, pull it under and over, yarn over and pull through. And continue like this until you finish single crocheting your calculated number of stitches. When you finish single crocheting over the elastic, join in the round. Make sure not to twist the elastic and connect this end of the elastic with the other edge of the top by making a slip stitch into the first stitch of the row. Okay, and from now on, work the pattern straight in the round. Start each row with a chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. We have 7 double crochets here, so skip 3 and go into the 4th stitch, make a 7 double crochet shell. Chain 1 and 7 double crochet in the next 7 stitches. And repeat, and we will meet right here. Okay, now we are ready to go into the single crochet stitches. So chain 1 as always. I finished with a 7 double crochet shell, so my next motif will be 7 double crochets in the next 7 stitches. If you made your top wider or smaller than mine, it could be in the reverse, so you might have ended with 7 double crochets. Then you just skip 3 first single crochets and make a 7 double crochet shell in the next stitch. Okay, now chain 1, skip 3 stitches, go into the 4th stitch and make a 7 double crochet shell. The elastic squeezes the stitches, so it's sometimes hard to see all of them and miss the one we are going into. Then just stretch the elastic and you will be good to go. And chain 1 and continue just like that, alternating between 7 double crochets, chain 1, skip 3, 7 double crochet shell, chain 1, skip 3, until you reach the end. When you finish the row, slip stitch into the top of the chain 3 from the beginning of the row. And for the next row, chain 3. This chain 3 does not count as our first stitch, so now make 7 double crochets in the next 7 stitches. Chain 1 and make a 7 double crochet in the 4th stitch. And continue just like this in the round I explain later in the video how to finish the ends of the elastic, so if you want to get it done now so it doesn't bother you, go ahead and skip to that part of the video and try the dress on before. Adjust the elastic, bunch the stitches up or stretch them out. Just mark how long you want it to be. But you can also continue with the elastic ends. Work the pattern in the round until you reach your half thigh or any length where you would like your slit to begin. When you get the length that you want to start the slit, for me it was a total of 30 rows. Decide where you'd like the slit to be. My row ended on the right side of the dress, but I would like my slit to be on the left side. So I have to cut the yarn and attach the yarn on the left side. Go into the first stitch, tie a simple knot, and now start the row with a chain 3 and continue the pattern. Only now crochet flat again. Here's where we create the slit. So we crochet the pattern all the way around until we reach this point. Okay, now we are at the end of the first row. Here's where we attach the yarn. Now make 1 double crochet in the last stitch, chain 3 and turn for the next row. Make 7 double crochets in the next 7 stitches, and continue with the pattern all the way around until the end of row. Make a 7 double crochet shell, double crochet in the last stitch, chain 3 and turn again and continue like this so you create the slit in the skirt. And that's it for the dress. Crochet as many rows as you'd like until you reach the length that you like. Now let's finish the ends of the elastic. I'm using this little loop turner. You can use a safety pin or a small crochet hook. From the back of the dress, go under some of these single crochet stitches, leave only one at the end, and thread the elastic tail through these stitches. Now stitch the elastic to keep it in place. You can use a sewing machine or stitch it by hand. I think I haven't mentioned that before, but it's best if you get the elastic in the same color as your yarn. It would look much better and be almost invisible. I'm just using what I had on hand, so when I stretch, the elastic is visible, unfortunately. But that's that. Okay, and we're done. Cut the ends of the thread, trim the elastic end, and repeat on the other side. For our final touch, we are going to single crochet all edges of the top. This is optional, so you can skip this part. However, it's a small detail that makes the top look more polished. With the dress right side out, attach the yarn in the corner right here where we started single crocheting for the elastic. Go into the first single crochet stitch to also close this small gap between the elastic and the top. Tie a knot. And just single crochet. Here we have a chain 3, so make 1 single crochet and another single crochet. In this step you can also weave in the ends along the way. And just continue single crocheting all the way until you reach the other side of the top. For the strap we are making an I-cord, and to make it we need both the yarn and tail, so leave a lot of tail, like triple the length of your final strap. Now make a slip knot. We're going to chain with the yarn, and with the tail we are going to wrap it around from front to back. So we have 2 loops on the hook. Grab the loops with your fingers and yarn over and pull through both loops. And again, wrap the tail around your hook from front to back. Yarn over and pull through both loops. Wrap the tail around, yarn over, pull through. And continue until you reach the length of your strap that you want. I made mine very long, about 2.5 meters, so I could tie the back of the dress twice. Okay, and that's it for me. Thank you for crocheting with me today. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.